have good signal.
Oh, I didn't even check the
I
signal.
didn't check either.
Oh,
But
well.
I guess it's going to be okay. We'll find out.
Hopefully.
I'm a little... Got some sun there, everybody. Hi. So, welcome to Coffee, 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 your place for average Joe coffee reviews. Today we are coming to you live, drinking some coffee that we won't tell you if it's fantastic or not.
Nope.
We will later in a moment. But right now we are in Hannibal, Missouri. That's where Mark Twain grew up. He built all these boats right behind
No,
you.
he didn't.
But anyway, so that's the Mississippi River
there.
right there that I'm touching with my finger. It's pretty massive. It's pretty massive. But anyway, today we are here to review a coffee, and that coffee is...
D-Town Roasters Nicaragua Roast.
Yes.
There you go.
We've been drinking this for a couple
Hi,
of
Paul.
days. Hey, Paul. We've been drinking this coffee for a couple of days. We picked it up from the owner themselves. Just, hey, we'd like to buy some coffee. She was like, fantastic, I'd love to help you. And so, what have we thought about the coffee? Let's talk about other stuff first, right?
Right, yeah.
What do we say?
Yes.
It's $16 a pound.
It is $16 a pound.
Right.
So, because it's a micro roaster, and that's pretty much in line, I think, with most micro roasters. It's going to be
Yeah.
about $1 an ounce, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what we found. Sometimes it's even more than that.
Yeah, depends on
It
who
can
you
get
go to.
really up there. So it depends on who you're buying from. But these people are great. D-Town Roaster, small roaster located in Decatur, Illinois, which is in central Illinois, which is beautiful. We were just there.
Yeah.
And hey, Chris, just saw Chris on there.
All right. And something that I hope I don't mess up in retelling the story, but some of the beans that they get come from a co-op
Right.
of women coffee farmers who were doing kind of their own thing, and
Right.
they were able to join together, and that way they could produce more.
Right, and sell more quantity, because
Right.
if you all get in together,
So that's a pretty neat, pretty neat story.
yeah, it's kind of like mission based, is because it was a church that was buying it, right? So it was affiliated with a church, and so this is a way that this particular church. Now, the D-Town Roasters is not a church, just to be clear.
Right.
Like, this was just, they bought the beans, some of the beans. Now I can't remember if it was Nicaragua or not.
Right.
Like I said, the details were a little fuzzy, but
Yeah.
but it's
We're
still neat.
tired.
Yeah, yeah, we've been driving a lot lately.
But
so.
yeah, so that's a really neat story, and to be able to support a mission
Right.
through business.
Well, especially at small farmers, that is really cool to me. Always, I was a farm girl, so and it's neat, I think, to see those small farmers get together,
Right.
and make it in the world. So, and so the question though, is it any good? Because
Yeah.
we had D-Town Roasters before. Again, this is a small roaster. They sell to like the local. Is that a child on a leash? I didn't see any.
It's not our child.
Not our child, yeah. Yeah.
I think
I
I did
wouldn't put
see
it
them
past
walking down
him.
the thing,
Yeah.
but I didn't notice. It's not ours. Ours are over there.
Right. Not on leashes,
Yeah.
running wild. Yeah, so D-Town Roasters, the one we had before was
Guatemala.
and it was really good. This is the Nicaragua, and I think I actually like it better.
Yeah,
just gonna say.
it's got a creaminess. Like I was telling you yesterday that like my coffee is black. It's been black for about a month now. I only do black.
Don't brag.
No, I'm just saying
No
so
one-
that people
no one's
know
impressed by that.
what am I tasting from the direct coffee,
Right.
and it's creamy. Like I don't know that I've experienced that with a lot of other coffees.
Yeah, and I will say, I was trying to figure out which one was mine, which one was his, because our mugs are exactly the same. And I drank a sip of his, and I was like, wow, that was really good. I could tell that it was black, but it was really good. So it's one that I could drink black, but I like my half and half. So.
Yeah. So what else do you get out of this coffee? I'm gonna press this button again to see if I see
Okay.
anything.
It is, I think, certainly roasty, kind of cocoa-y maybe a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
nutty maybe slightly.
Yeah, I think I don't know, I get kind of all those things, but I just can't get past that it's creamy.
Oh, okay. Well,
And it's
I
like,
think that's really good. I'm
yeah,
glad you're
I know.
happy
It's
about
like,
that. Yeah.
ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is a very smooth. Is that maybe is the thing? It's very, very smooth, and I really like it. So
Yeah, I just saw that child. I don't think they have a leash on them. I think they were going fishing.
no
maybe.
leash, just to confirm. I think they're just going for a nice little family
Yeah.
walk. No leash.
this is a neat little town. We haven't had much time to explore it, but a lot of different types of people. So beyond that, the creaminess, kind of nuttiness, smooth,
kind of rich too. I think it's like really nice. I like.
It's
It's just so nice to have a good coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, now we review lots of coffees that I really like, that are from the grocery store, and they're but there's just something about a local roaster. I've not found one yet that will compare at all. Like I have not found one where I thought, even Pete's, which everybody knows I love Pete's, it just doesn't compare to a local roasted thing. Somebody said something
he
on
said
there.
if you're drinking your coffee with sugar and cream, you're doing it wrong.
Was that SPQR reborn?
Yeah.
Milk and sugar. But what about just cream? Well, I prefer. I mean, if I'm doing it right, it's gonna be heavy whipping cream.
Right.
But as a general rule, it's half and half.
Yeah.
So.
We don't have that heavy whipping cream money. You can put that in 4 cups of coffee a day. I don't think so.
Yeah. But but I really like. I like it with cream. I used to be the type of person that said one of these days I want to get to the point where I'm drinking black, and you know what? I like it with half and half. I like it with cream. I like my coffee with cream, so I'm gonna keep it. But
so our reviews are generally about, they're average Joe coffee reviews. Typically, we review store-bought coffees, things like that. So she's excused.
Yeah.
So generally, the price sometimes is half. Well, not half. Close to half as much as what this costs per pound.
Are you trying to make me do math right now?
I'm trying. As our youngest child is running this way, I'm waiting to find out what he's going to tell us.
Yeah.
But the sorry.
This is real life, folks.
Yes. Just a moment.
Let's see.
Yes, we're in the middle of doing a live.
What? Okay. Why don't you go play with your brother and sister, please?
I will read this.
Okay.
Comment. Let's see. By the way, did you find Pete's at Walmart? I found some let's see, a few bags at Walmart. Newer, remodeled, nicer area stores. Yes, we have purchased Pete's coffee at Walmart before, right? Or did we only purchase at Publix?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I
feel like we've...
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think that we have purchased Pete's.
Yeah,
at
I think
Walmart.
you're right. I think one time we did get it at Target, and it
Yeah.
was a good price at Target.
Well, Target's different than Walmart. There's no website called People of Target. Oh, there might be.
Well,
I don't
there
know.
might be. You might Google that.
But I don't think we have. We'll have to look.
I think one time I thought I want to see what the price is at Walmart, and it wasn't there. I don't know. Anybody else out there? Like, has anybody else found Pete's at Walmart?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What we'll have to do is check some of those Walmart neighborhood markets.
Oh wait. So she did, or Paul.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Paul.
He did find them.
Assuming you're a
so
man.
That's what I'm saying. We
yeah.
haven't.
Yeah. But okay.
But we're gonna check some of those neighborhood markets, the Walmart neighborhood markets. Those are pretty good.
Those are nice. I don't know if anyone's been into one. I was impressed. I thought it was really, really nice.
It's like we're shopping as a pleasure.
Only at Walmart.
That's right.
Okay, let's see. Local fresh roasted coffee really is the best coffee. Yeah, I agree.
P-Dub 4.
P-Dub 4. There we go. Yeah.
But it is always better, I think.
It is, yeah.
But a lot of our ratings we have to base on price too.
Yeah.
When we talk about them.
Because again, average Joe, it's like, what? Because we have to look at our actual budget too and say, what are we gonna? We drink enough coffee where, that's actually a good chunk of change if we're gonna be, doing it all the time.
Exactly. So this coffee, although fantastic, is not a coffee that we could buy all the time.
Right.
Not right now anyway, until, coffee becomes the biggest show on YouTube. And with your help, we'll be there. But it's delicious.
Yeah. And I love, that direct relationship you can have with a local roaster. That feels good. I feel much better giving my money to a local business and saying, I know that this will actually help your family out.
Yeah.
Whereas, if you buy it at the store, then, it does still help people because everybody's a part of the economy and all that. But it is a nice thing to know exactly where your money's going.
Yeah, like we had talked about with people about the Walmart coffee. We don't know who's making it. Like
No,
it says
still don't know.
distributed by Walmart.
Apparently, Sarah Lee used to make it, but
Yeah, used to, but that was years ago.
ooh,
And then,
sorry.
yeah, well, Chris also said his local Price Chopper has Pete's. I don't know what that is.
Is that a
Price Chopper?
Where
Is that a grocery store?
A Price Chopper? It sounds like a Walmart, only not a
Maybe that's what he
not a
calls it.
thing. Like, oh, let's see. Have a Walmart local market, but haven't seen Pete's. Yeah, see, I wonder if it's like a regional thing, like only certain ones will have.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder though. Is that what Chris was saying? He was calling Walmart Price Chopper.
Maybe. It's
Price,
a cool name.
Price Roller Backer.
Right.
That's harder to say than
Yeah,
Price Chopper.
that
though.
doesn't roll off the tongue.
No.
So. And our children are being crazy over there with them.
Yeah. Your Publix has never had Pete's at your Publix. Wow, we get Pete's. Like I said, I think that was, aside from Target, Pete's is our Publix is where we got Pete's. Let's see. Paul says totally with you about smaller coffee companies. I'm still trying to use this live. I got to press this button again. I think Folgers Black Silk should be rated higher. It is a good coffee, and you know it was a while ago that we had it. I can't remember how many donuts. I would imagine we gave it 4, if I can remember what it tasted like. But I don't remember offhand. But we might revisit that one in one of our taste tests. We want to do some blind taste tests where Kayla will be the taster probably for those. I'll make the coffees and not let her know what she's tasting and then go from there. But we'd like to do that, and maybe I'll pit Black Silk up against some higher end coffees, higher priced ones for sure, because that's what you want to know. Let me see, there's something else. Oh, it's the grocery store in Syracuse. Okay, maybe when we make it up to New York, we will check out Price Chopper. I'd never, like, we have around where I'm from, Save a Lot, things like that, which sound like are probably the same type of grocery stores as Price Chopper, if that's what they do. Paul says, and I answered, but you may chime in. She's coming back. That he thinks Black Silk should be rated higher.
Ooh.
I couldn't remember what we rated it at.
We can't remember what we rated that.
I know. I was thinking it must have been at least 4, because it's so inexpensive.
Yeah.
And because it wasn't. Where was the one? Folgers 1850, which I don't think our 2 reviews have released yet. So be looking for those. We did the Black Gold and Trailblazer, so they'll be coming out. And because you're watching live, you'll know that they're on the way.
Yeah.
Those are more expensive Folgers.
Yeah.
But the Black Silk, I think that we're going to have to...
I can't remember what we rated it. We did like it. I do remember Black Silk. I remember being impressed with it as a Folgers. Like, as far as when I compared, there was one Folgers we did not like at all. Coffee House blend, maybe?
Yeah.
That one didn't like at all. The other one, compared to that Folgers, Black Silk was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But then what I thought was, it seems like I just wanted more flavor with the Black Silk.
Yeah,
like it was good, especially when you compared it to the other Folgers, but I still wanted more.
Mm-hmm. That's
that makes sense.
That's a big reason why we started this channel, because we could never remember what the coffees tasted like that we tried.
Right.
So we'd go back to the same ones we knew, and we're so glad, because at this point we've tried over 100 new coffees.
Yeah.
And we've been able to share with you guys what we thought about it, and I think we've inspired some of you guys to try the Great Value coffees and stuff like that.
Yeah, let's see. So
yeah, he said the grocery store is in Syracuse, so I thought when we go to New York we'll have to try to find it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do blind taste tests, Paul, for sure.
Yeah, and if you
We're
guys
gonna
have
check into
any things that you want, did you already say that?
No.
Like any kind of ideas, like, hey, like one thing we've been asked to do is like blind taste test. This one versus that one, like different, maybe Starbucks versus Great Value, all the different things, like white filters versus brown filters and all different things. So if you have something like that, let us know and we'll try to oblige you.
Yeah, but keep in mind that we do live in an RV full time, so we don't have space for like 4 or 5 coffee makers.
That's the tricky part of figuring these out, is like, how are we gonna do the test and make it kind of scientific? Obviously, it's not gonna be that scientific, but trying to keep everything else equal. Yeah,
we have 2 of these mugs, and they do a really good job of keeping the coffee hot. They're lined with ceramic, so it doesn't taste like metal.
Yeah.
So we think we'll be able to do 2 coffees at a time at least.
Yeah, maybe.
And then maybe if we're also doing like comparing with
Yeah.
a
like a
French press
tournament
or-
style round robin or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that way we can head to head everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll
I'm
see.
gonna surprise Kayla, and I'm gonna pit a Folgers original with some of that cat poop coffee, I guess.
Oh,
We're not gonna buy any of that.
That $100 a pound stuff.
I don't even know.
It's
We're
ridiculous.
not
Or
gonna buy it.
$100 an ounce. What is it though? It's some sort of, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, that's
But-
not the kind of reviews we're ever gonna do.
Yeah. So we haven't given a donut rating on this.
Oh right. Ooh.
I'm pretty sure we gave 4 to the other one.
Oh, 4.5.
Yeah.
5.
It's hard. Well, because it's $16 a pound, it's hard for us to say
I'll just
it's
eat
the perfect
beans,
coffee.
Eat beans and rice for the rest of the week.
I know, but
No, I know. Yeah, 4.5.
yeah.
I
I mean, to anybody out there who wants to try it and you're
Yeah.
in the area, you may be able to contact D-Town Roasters to see
Yeah.
if they'll ship and what that costs and
Yeah,
everything.
they're still ramping up production and stuff
Yeah.
at this point. They're small and they're growing. They're in some local coffee houses and stuff like that in Decatur,
Yeah.
and that you can buy it in a shop in Decatur also. So
Tournesol
yeah.
on Merchant Street.
we went there. It was
I
really
remembered
awesome.
all that.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, what's this other one?
Okay. Yeah. Chris says we have a state fair on that started today and running until Labor Day. In New York.
Ah, well,
We're so far away.
We're in Missouri now, and
Yeah.
we're heading to,
Hannibal, Missouri.
I forgot where we're going.
Glacier National
Glacier
Park.
National Park in Montana, and then down to Yellowstone, and then we don't know from there where we're going to go.
It'll be too cold to go to Syracuse, I think, by
Yeah.
the time we get back around.
Yeah, we're going to keep going as long as the gas money doesn't run out in Gurney. I don't even know where Gurney is, but that's
Is that
just...
a Cousin Eddie?
Yeah,
thing?
that's from
Yeah.
Christmas
Okay.
Vacation.
All right.
Anyway, so we really, really enjoy this coffee,
Yes.
and that's not just because we personally know the owner.
No,
It's
we wouldn't have bought a
fantastic
second
coffee.
bag. We've been like, it's nice to see you guys.
Right, yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh, Kobe Luwak coffee.
Ah,
Yeah, that's the
yes,
cat food
thank
coffee.
you, yes.
It tastes like Aldi Daily Basics. And it costs 1,000 times as much, probably. Oh, man.
Oh, so funny, you guys.
But if you have indeed tried D-Town Roasters coffee, let us know in the comments, either
Yes.
right now or in the replay, what you thought about it. Or if
Yep.
you plan on being in Central Illinois, look up Tournesol on Merchant Street
Yeah.
and see if you can get some, or just find D-Town Roasters on Facebook. Right?
Decatur, Illinois,
Yeah.
home of Lincoln's first speech. Learned that.
That's right.
Political speech.
And the original Chicago Bears.
Yeah, didn't
They were
know
not
that
the
either.
Chicago Bears. They were the Decatur, whatever the guy's
Oh.
last name was.
Oh, totally forgot.
Yeah, Seawees or something like that. It
No,
was
it was
weird.
not that,
It was
but-
just the guy's last name.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
But anyway, check them out.
Oh.
Hey, we don't want to say your name, but we were just near Chicago.
Yeah.
But we had a great time there in Central Illinois. So, all right, we're gonna go because our kids are over there. I think they're feeding some birds rice or something, and we don't want anything bad to happen to
Yeah.
those birds. All right, well, thanks everybody for joining us on the live review, and we'll see you next time. And until then,
Keep grinding.